hope you can see me. I'm sorry if you can't see me. Well, we are out again today, so...
Yeah, I killed her. I killed her and I left her in an elevator shaft. Tied her hands behind her back. Choked her with her own pantyhose. Then I cut her.
Where's Cecilia? Got a second? What the hell? Is that your guy?
Well, he just confessed.
His supervisor alibied him. Grice was working off the books loading lumber for the last 2 nights.
He knew about the pantyhose. We didn't release that to the press.
We got a bigger problem.
911, what's your emergency? Detective Olivia Benson. The victims better leave Robert alone or she'll end up like that college girlie.
And don't tell me it came from a prepaid cell phone.
Yeah, no way to trace it. Tara said they could tell by the pitch it's a guy, but that's about all.
I don't like it. He knew Olivia by name.
Captain, if we back off now, Cecilia's dead.
What time did the call come in?
Right after you picked up Grice.
He knows something.
Well, let's find out what.
You gonna take me to lockup now?
You lied to us.
No, I didn't.
Well, your boss told us that you were loading lumber the night Tina died.
You pathetic wannabe. You're a leech. You suck up to guys who've got the balls to do what you can't?
You do, however, have the chance to be a hero.
A hero?
All you have to do is tell us where Cecilia is.
It goes right in your file. Listen to me. That way you'll forever be linked to Morton.
Where is she?
She's issue number 10.
What does that mean, issue number 10?
Lamort. The graphic novel inspired by Robert.
These comic books depict the 8 murders that Robert Morton committed.
Each cover matches a photo taken at the crime scene.
It's really twisted.
Well, not as twisted as this. The series doesn't end at 8 murders. There are 5 more.
See, in the comic book, Morton doesn't get caught. He keeps on killing.
Check out issue 9. Look familiar?
Cover matches Tina Snow's death. That victim died in an elevator shaft, just like Tina.
Our murderer is staging crimes to match these covers.
Somebody's taken up where Morton left off. Show me sheet 10.
It's the exact same image as the bar where Cecilia was kidnapped.
Now, Morton killed his real-life victims 12 hours after he took them. If our theory is right, Cecilia's got 2 hours left to live.
Who's the sicko dreaming these up?
Story and art by Harrison Thomas.
Grab him up and push him till he breaks.
You can't just come in. You have no right.
Oh, the warrant says we do.
On what ground?
Tina Snow's crime scene looks exactly like a murder in your comic book.
What? Thousands of people read my graphic novels.
This one came out of your sick mind. Where were you 2 nights ago around 2 a.m.?
I was working on the next edition with my inker. Hey, get out of my stuff.
Ah, Ted Bundy undies. Now, I don't know what's sicker. You thinking this up or people actually paying for it?
It's called freedom of expression.
So somebody gets killed, then it's called murder.
Murder is a part of our society. It's human nature.
Unfortunately, that's why I'm still employed.
Let's come in. I take her to the only place that feels right. Where is this?
It's Robert's childhood home.
Upstairs, Morton's bedroom.
She's alive, barely.
Manhattan SVU, we need a bus at 612
Stay with
West
me.
48th Street.
You're gonna be okay. You're gonna be okay. How are you feeling?
I'm confused. The last thing I remember was working with the sketch artist.
Yeah, you had GHB in your system. That causes amnesia.
Was I raped?
No. but somebody attacked you with a knife.
What? My,
You have some cuts on your chest, but everything's intact. You're going to need some plastic surgery, though.
If I would have never talked to you, none of this would have happened to me. Oh my God. My life is so messed up.
Cecilia, is there anybody that I can call, your mother or your father?
There is no one. Just go away.
What happened with the comic book creep?
His alibi checked.
Liv.
So he keeps selling his sick fantasies while Tina's on a slab and Cecilia's scarred for life?
Harrison Thomas didn't kill Tina, and he didn't attack Cecilia. Find out who did.
Liv, I got your pizza.
I didn't order pizza.
It's got your name on it.
Well, I'm not hungry. Throw it out.
Hey, you gotta recycle that box. Dude, don't you care about the environment?
It's not empty. There's a pie in here.
I'll eat it. No such thing as bad pizza.
Double pepperoni. It's gonna kill you.
Call a bus to the bomb squad.
I'm good, I'm just a little banged up.
You could have a concussion. You see in the doc.
We got 5 headed to Mercy, including leg, but most of them just have cuts and bruises.
We're lucky nobody got killed in there. You're off the case.
Captain, that's exactly what this guy wants.
That bomb had your name on it.
Right, but look around. You think taking us off the case is going to make him stop?
How's your ear?
I got 2. Bomb squad said it was a pipe bomb made out of PVC and black powder.
Lightweight but deadly.
Yeah, except the dumbass didn't seat the blasting cap just right.
Captain of the bomb squad's gonna do a floor by floor. Gonna take at least an hour.
That's great.
Where you going?
Somebody try to bust my eardrums, I'm gonna bust their ass.
You guys okay? We got lucky.
Might be luckier than you think. A similar knife blade was used to cut both Tina Snow and Cecilia Strayer. But Cecilia's wounds appear to taper as they move away from the midline.
You're saying that the killer pulled away as he cut Cecilia?
No. By the angle and depth of these wounds, I'd say they were self-inflicted.
Cecilia cut herself.
I'd bet on it.
Captain, you've got to let us find out.
Get yourselves cleaned up while Novak gets a search warrant for her apartment.
There's trash everywhere. Place is a dump.
Beautiful girl. This sketch is signed RM, Robert Morton. They knew each other.
Yeah, they're pen pals. An awful lot of letters here, all with the same return address, Robert Morton. Let's go back a lot of years. Son of a bitch. Employee ID, Breslow, Klein, and Scobin.
Cecilia worked at Robert's law firm. Legal visits and correspondence aren't on inmate logs.
That's why we didn't put it together.
She played us. Cecilia was the last person to see Tina the night she died.
She gave Tina the GHB.
She lures her down to the basement, gets her to pick the lock, kills her, and then covers it up by faking her own assault. Robert told Cecilia to kill for him. You think he told her to commit suicide?
Maybe it's in the letters.
Dear Cecilia, thank you for your letter. Your father was a good friend. He spoke of you often. His little sunny girlie. How did Morton know you're dead?
Come on.
When I was 17, found out my father didn't die in a car crash like my mother told me he did.
I got something. There's a tattoo on the perp's neck. It's hard to tell, but it looks like a circle.
With a line through it?
Yeah, you know him?
Yeah, that comic book geek. Harrison Thomas. He had a tat like that.
Outside! Bitch, I told you to leave before the law.
Hey, 13, I've been stabbed!
Hang on, Olivia, we're coming.
Detective Benson's apartment.
You'll never beat Morton. He's smarter than all of you. Morton's a genius.
Beat the crap out of him.
But how many others are out there willing to kill for him? What does he have over him?
Morton's a sociopathic serial killer who exploited a vulnerable girl for his own thrills. Cecilia never would have murdered Tina if she hadn't met Morton.
A bad influence isn't a defense.
People v. Rosa. A judge found a convicted pedophile coerced Angel Rosa into murdering his own mother. Rosa got off with time served.
The Svengali defense.
No mental disease. Like Rosa, my client had no control of her actions. She felt compelled to do what Morton wanted.
Angel Rosa was 15 and the pedophile had been sexually abusing him.
Cecilia was 17, and Morton sexually abused her while he was incarcerated.
Is this true?
Cecilia Strayer got an internship at Morton's law firm so she could have booty calls under the cloak of privilege.
At Morton's behest.
That's enough. It distresses me that attorney-client privilege was flagrantly misused to conduct sexual liaisons. However, in light of case law, I am allowing the defense of not guilty by reason of mental disease or defect.
Tell us about the time you tried to end your life.
I couldn't stop crying. And the world had this dark ring around it. And it felt like it was closing in.
And how did you try to stop it?
I drank some vodka. Thought it might make me feel better, but it just made me more depressed.
And what did you do next?
Sometimes cutting releases the pain. But the pain was just too much. So I took some GHB. I figured I'd either bleed to death or overdose. Either way, I'd be gone.
Why did you want to die?
Robert.
Did Robert Morton tell you to kill yourself?
He got into my head. I kept hearing him say that I had to kill someone. And then I'd be free. The pain would be gone, and everything would make sense. Life, beauty, love.
I know this is hard. But please, show the court where you cut yourself.
Objection.
Goes to state of mind.
I'll allow it.
Please.
Statuesque with porcelain skin. I should have brought my sketchbook.
Did you tell Cecilia Strayer to kill Tina Snow?
Never happened to foreplay.
Did you tell Cecilia to kill Tina?
No.
Did she ever tell you she was going to kill someone for you?
No.
It's a subpoena for your testimony as a rebuttal witness for the prosecution.
That's a new one. What do I get in return?
Nothing.
If I refuse.
We'll hold you in contempt of court.
I'm already serving 8 life sentences. Contempt of court's hardly gonna make it worse. You need me. Or you wouldn't be here at 10 o'clock on a Tuesday night.
What do you want?
Possibility of parole. Transfer to the federal prison system. They have better food, better accommodation, altogether a better class occupant. It's a win-win.
Cecilia was very convincing. Did the jury cry?
Deal. On the gate.
We're gonna be a great team, you and I.
The prosecution calls Robert Morton.
There he is.
We love you, Robert.
Quiet! Any more outbursts and I will clear this courtroom.
Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Absolutely.
Mr. Morton, did you ever tell the defendant to commit murder?
Yes.
That's not what you told me. You are under oath, Mr. Morton, and subject to the penalty of perjury if you do not tell the truth. Do you understand?
Yes.
Let me ask you again. Did you tell Cecilia Strayer to kill?
Yes. I've told many to express themselves. No one had the emotional fortitude to do it until Cecilia.
Did you tell her to buy the GHB?
I wouldn't do that.
Did you tell her to get the knife?
Each artist's tools are their own. I wouldn't want to influence her artistic choices.
You think of yourself as an artist.
My work speaks for itself.
People's 10, Your Honor. This is a photo of the crime scene. Would you compare this artist's work with your own?
Objection. The witness is not an expert.
The murder scene closely resembles crimes perpetrated by Mr. Morton. Who better to critique them?
I'll give you this latitude, Miss Novak, but don't stray far. You may answer the question.
At first blush, you might think this is unique. But it lacks understanding, depth. With the human canvas, you have the opportunity to do true action painting. Where's the energy? Where's the spatter? This is lifeless dreck, a cheap knockoff of my work. Whoever did this is a talentless hack.
But I did this for you!
Counselor, control your client.
Okay, so this was today's look for A Christmas Carol. I hope you liked it. Join me tomorrow. I can't remember what movie comes next, but we'll be doing another look tomorrow for sure. So join me tomorrow. As always, have a wonderful day. Please don't do anything I wouldn't do. Be cautiously kind to others and do what's right for you. Have a wonderful day. Much love. Bye, guys.